Hey YouTube land, just Jax here with a vloggy room tour for the beginning of 2025. This room has already changed a couple of times in just a few short days, and I will be presenting a room tour where I'm going to talk about different things that are going to be changing in this room and my plans going forward, and that'll give me better equipment and better things to keep going. And right now, I am still just trying to stream on Twitch and do better vlogs about things going on, and anything that I feel like I want to talk about and progress in getting my PC built, which took a step forward over the weekend. And work on this room is another part. Working on the PC is more important, but if I can change the wall behind me, that is mentioned in the video as well. One thing I said I was going to go back to and I didn't finish is Karma's cat tower. And we will talk about that after the video, and then there will be a nighttime view, and this is what the room pretty much looks like when I'm not streaming or am streaming. The one lamp on the side of the table comes out more as it is now to give more light, but I vibe in here the most at night, and so I kind of want to show that because I usually don't have the overhead light on. I only do that for room tours and such. And other than the room being shown in videos that I'm doing, as in behind me and such, and or filming like the PC going in or other things, I don't think I'm going to do another room tour until June, if not December. And that's just to see how far it comes, and I might take some video in between along the way and here and there to make a compilation video at the end of the year. I'm not quite sure on that. But yeah, let's get to the room tour, and we'll talk a little bit about this little station for this little girl. And, that'll be it. That's all we got for you today. So stick around to the end. Thanks. All right, everybody. We're going to start with a spot that doesn't usually get seen in the tour, and because it hadn't had anything until just recently. Put up some stuff. My friends have been giving me some stuff in strategy guides that I've kept for over 10 years. That's the cover to a Fable book. Whenever it spanned out, I thought it looked like a flag. So, Assassin's Creed maps. Because I have the book to the first one and the third one, I believe. The strategy guides, that is, when I say book. BioShock has one as well. I didn't know BioShock was a quote-unquote scary game when I first played it. And yeah, I am still selective of horror games and horror movies and TV shows that I will watch. So that one was, I still have the book, and now that it's remastered and goes on sale in the Xbox shop, I will consider it. This complete wall got a revamp. And it had a revamp before the revamp. And that was, I had a blueprint to where I had this bed, that is Rory's and Karma's, up against this wall for a couple of days. But that pushed my chair over, and I completely redid the desk to make that work, and was trying to stream with this corner visible. But her chair was over there, and this shelf we'll talk about later was in between. And it made it way more cramped than it needed to be. So we're going back to the OG setup with the chair and this shelf, if you know. And this section is really, really cool to me. And it will not stay as I talk about this room and what the goal is. But the Vault Tech folder is from a buddy of mine who games and streams and is also a Funko collector. He gave me this Vault Tech stuff and my Pip-Boy, which cannot be in here for now, and that's okay. This is going to be a longer vlog, but I don't know how much I'm going to say on the tour. That photo was taken, I do believe, in Indiana by a friend of mine, and when he was moving from Missouri to now California, he was selling his artwork and made sure that I got this. He sees one thing with it, and then I see, of course, the Vault guy from Fallout. So it always has been displayed somewhere since I've had it. It was in the bedroom, though, at my ex's house, but on my side of the bed. And it's been in my living room. It was the second piece of art I hung in this home. It's been in my living room until I just put it in the streaming room, because the original idea was to put it above my desk. My desk, I will let you all know, is a kitchen table. My friends gave me a kitchen table when I was moving into this apartment, and I told them that I would probably originally use it for an art desk. I am a self-proclaimed artist. I do paintings and drawings and cartoons and stuff, abstract things, but I have not gotten into it since I've been in this apartment, and I have now decided to use it as a streaming setup. This setup will change again, and I will talk about that more later, but for now, this is what we have going on. I have realized by what the last setup was that, Karma getting this room is a family room, not just a gaming room. Karma sleeps in this room every night, and the littler trinkets and such were overcrowding the setup, and it's the things that she played with the most, and I would have to look for every morning, or most mornings, or at least to see if she messed with everything. So we're just keeping some of the bigger items in here until what is going to happen next in this room happens. So not as much decoration currently, and that's okay. But with Xbox and everything, strategy guides on top to get that up higher and to keep these in the room. With Xbox and Bethesda and Fallout going to Xbox, I thought putting at least some of my Fallout stuff in here. And of course, there's even inside. And that's even going to change a whole lot as things go on, because the Pip-Boy, sadly, even though it's a big bulky item, I don't want to super glue it to its mount, and that was the one thing Karma would mess with the most. I assumed she would rub on it at night and it would fall off its stand. And so yeah. So Karma's stuff has been put throughout the room, and so she has an empty box always, and some boxes she's always had. This is her first box, and she sleeps in that a lot, and she likes sleeping in this window. Whether this or this was over there for a little bit, and whenever we would walk at night and we would see that she was sleeping, she would sleep in there. And she likes both windows, as you can tell. So yeah, this is her other area and her favorite box and some of her toys when we need space in the middle. And then when we don't, she has a bunch of toys that I will put out later after this video. I need to be able to walk around. Rory, say hi. Gives you room to play when you want to toss and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Your floppy fish. Want your fish? Okay. Tell me. You back it up. Back it up. Back up. Good girl. You ready? Good girl. See? That gives everybody more room in here. And it's not so bulky when I walk in. So this whole area is completely new. So this desk has served a couple of things in my home. Most recently for Thanksgiving and making of treats for Christmas. It was an island in my kitchen. For the little bit, it was where I have a bench now for shoes and such in my kitchen. And it was there first. Went into my bedroom and has become pretty much, I have ADHD. And if you've never heard of doom piles or doom boxes, look into it, because it's a thing. So it became its own doom station. Usually, if I couldn't finish laundry, it was at the end of my bed, so it just got accumulated with laundry and catch-alls and such. So I have decided to make myself another desk area in this room. It's a tiny desk, and if this stays here or not, but this can go in the kitchen if I need an island just for a holiday or an event. Probably Super Bowl would be the next thing. So yeah, one's a magnetic board that has become a sticker board. The other one is a cork board. I will redo those and hang them up. And I want a calendar, a dry erase calendar here, and some other things for, keeping me organized, whether it's for the channel and streams and ideas. And I can also write stuff over here and then file it away over here, because the goal is to keep this as clear as possible. The future plan is to put the PC back here. I will have a smaller monitor, so that will take up a lot less real estate. Currently, I'm having a mic issue with streaming, and since I have put the X in here, my microphone will not work on Twitch. It has only streamed for the Xbox One and from the microphone to Twitch via Xbox One, and it does work on my vlogs when I plug it into my phone. Why it will not work on the X, I have to look into. So this setup might change a little bit, but it'd be more decorative than anything because the one was on that stack of books previously. And Little Miss does like to get on here. Like I said, that's the other reason why I got to keep it as clear as possible. Less stimulation for her, and that way if she does get up there, there's less. So we are talking about putting monitors on the wall or getting an arm to secure them to the desk as much as possible in case she rubs on them when I'm not here. And I would be able to pull them out for streaming and gaming. And I could even game from the chair because I have done it with this TV because it is big enough. It's a 32-inch TV, but it has the speakers on the outside, which makes it a little bulkier. But I'm appreciative of it. It will get a new place in the home once I get monitors, at least one. So yeah, back to over here. Like I said, there's just, you know, some of the bigger items. So at least I have some of my stuff out and in here. And like I said, getting used to having this area and having some stuff up there. And then there is the Napoleon that I was talking about from the Civilization games. So yeah, a little bit of stuff. It makes it feel a lot less cramped. I have more room to decorate without taking up more room if I want to. Talking about things going forward would be the computer getting finished first, if not with what I really want decorative wise. And that's eventually I want a pegboard here that I see a lot of streamers have. Pegboard there would give me space for extra controllers. My headphones currently normally go on this corner when I'm done because the cords will be in the back away from Karma. We did add the RGB that was from a busted TV of mine, and it stuck gleefully. And then my buddy Lucky over here with the cable management and making sure Karma has less to play with and get around to, and yeah, looking pretty good. So yeah, the goal for this section, since this would be my backdrop for my streams and my vlogs and everything going forward, considering leaving the Fallout here, because originally, like I said, that Fallout picture was going to go there. And then I was going to put most of my Fallout stuff around it. Sorry, I keep putting my hand in the way. And I'm considering leaving it there. But the biggest thing is I want, you know, bookshelves and or floating shelves along a majority of this wall, mostly in frame, but not too high up that it would tempt her, or we can incorporate a way for her to get along and get around in this section. So a lot of the maps and stuff will come down, like I said. I might add some more stuff depending on how long it might take on this section of the wall, but I at least wanted to decorate this corner because it can be shown on stream the easiest with the webcam and such, and also puts Karma and Rory in the shot if they are hanging out over here. So yeah, other than possibly putting the one back in this corner and progressing on the computer, which will go in this corner, this is pretty much the last video that I will take of this room, I feel like, for the foreseeable future. I have undecided if I will wait until the end of the year and do another one at the end of the year and such. And like, there's some stuff that's out here that, you know, I would like hidden a little better, especially on stream. That's another reason why I point the camera this way and stuff, because, you know, some stuff, you know. But yeah, everyone's got a spot in here. That's why I said it is a family room for our family. Karma has multiple spots. Rory has multiple spots. We added a third today because I was moving her bed. And so I was moving her bed and her chair, and sometimes she goes under there, so there might be a blanket under there in the future. I do have plans to change her dog bed. I love it for her, but until we get a bigger place, that might have to be changed to actually dog beds, but still give her somewhere on the floor that's more comfortable than just a blanket on the floor. So, yeah, but it's going to be sad to get rid of this bed. This was a gift from a friend, and it was our first bed in this apartment. And the reason I bought a brand new bed for myself was technically for my dog, because we have slept together for so long that when we moved in here, she still tried to lay on the bed with me, and I tried to make it work, but we just could not. And so she would lay beside me at night on the floor with her head on my legs. And yeah, I do a lot of taking care of myself because of Rory. And my adventures with Rory are very special to me. Yes, they are. And adventures with Karma are very special to us, as we are just getting to know each other better. And she is doing so well for being under a year old. She's doing so good, and her orange is popping. But as for this part and this tour, that's it. So yeah, before we get to the nighttime view, which is just the room again with no sound or anything, no talking. This bookcase was the first actual like legit furniture I bought for this house, this apartment. I live in an apartment. My friends very much helped me furnish it. Almost most of the big furniture when I first moved in, from just the mattress to my couch. Big items that I didn't have and needed were gifted to me. And this was the first thing that I bought, and it was just a little shelf from, a Family Dollar General type thing. And it was my bookcase, and it was in the living room, and it went through a couple of different stages, and it became her cat tower originally in the living room. And she very much enjoyed it. The goal was for me to make it literally a cat tower. I wanted to hot glue some thicker rope and make it into a cat scratch post. / I also was going to drill holes in it, and I even bought the bit for it. I don't have a drill, so I can't do it. I just drill holes for her to pop in and go through it a little easier. She does pop in from the floor. And can get all the way to the top by herself, but she loves this thing. And it has a couple of toys that I just pinned to it. So, and her bed is on the bottom, and she sometimes does sleep in that bed, but not often. She usually sleeps higher up. But the goal for that, and you can see it in the video and how tall it is and everything, I want to turn it into a TARDIS. I want to encase it and the doors open so she can get in and out. If not, maybe leave a door off or find some way, because if it stays here, if I have the door open, you can't see her get in it. So we might change it again, or make it the TARDIS and move it. I don't know, but I want it on camera as much as possible, or like other streamers get a separate camera for that if she hangs out into it. But the inside would be made into cat scratching things and stuff. And I don't know what Easter eggs I would put in it or whatever, but it was an idea that kind of came together with a couple of friends, and I don't know how to do it, but that's the goal. If it will happen or not, who knows? But that will definitely get its own video in some way, because that is going to be fantastic if it happens. But, no pressure. That's, later on project, but, something to look forward to. If it can happen, it'll be great. Everything, right now, quote unquote, is a pipe dream, and, some things might not turn out the way I wanted to, and that's okay. I'm playing this by ear. This is happening way better and way faster than I thought it would happen. And, New Year's makes you always reflect on the last year and what you need to change. And there are some things that I need to change in a good way to better take care of myself. And, putting money and resources and time into this and this part of this house and using it for myself is a big goal for me. Personally and possibly professionally. So, I'm going to get a lot of use out of it, and that's a reason to invest in it and invest in my home. And, that's perfect. That's what I need right now, and that's what I plan on doing. So we're going to take one more trip through the room, just, a night view, and that's it. So I know I said it earlier in the video, but I can't end a video and not say it. So you're going to hear it twice in this video. But after the room tour, that's it. That's all me and the family got for you today. Thanks, everybody.